If was Samuel John, that's what's about to take the penalty.
Yeah.
If he changed his mind and he gave it to you, he said, bro, Samuel Inkoom, please take this penalty. Would you have taken a penalty at that point? That's Samuel John.
Yeah.
Like listen, Kevin Prince Boateng,
Suleiman Muntari, Stephen Appiah,
all those players. Who motivated you personally did the most? I know you don't want to answer.
No, all of them. No, I'm being honest.
No, if you had to pick someone,
I can't pick one. Ronaldo is an icon. Trust me. He's a player that all footballers will watch.
Do you ever wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror? You start to ask yourself, is this me? Did I really come this far?
I do, to be honest.
Then you check yourself and be like,
I
really?
do. Is that me?
Like,
is that me, Samuel Inkoom? Bring something.
No.
You don't bring something.
Samuel Inkoom. Link Studios. Interview.
Yeah. Bring something. I want you to bring something.
Welcome to Link Studios, and today I got a special guest with me. He's a Ghanaian footballer. He has had 44 caps for the national team. He has played for teams like Basel in the Swiss League. He's an amazing player, outstanding player. He's part of the golden era of Ghana football. He has played in countries like Georgia, America, Portugal, Turkey. An amazing, exciting player that had the whole nation on its feet. Today, I'm with one and only Samuel Inkoom.
Brother.
How you doing, boss?
Not bad. Yourself?
You're looking very great.
Yeah, thank you.
I like your hat as well.
Thank you, thank you, my
brother. A little bit of the swag to it. How's life been?
Yeah, life is not easy.
Football.
Yeah, life is not easy. You know,
it's not easy.
Life in general is not easy.
Are you a big man?
You can have money today, but your life is not for you. It's for him.
Okay.
God, you understand what I mean? We thank God for our life.
Yeah.
After football, we are still managing. You know, we came and we have the boys here. We have a game. The academy, Inkoom Academy.
Okay.
So this is what we are doing after football. To give back to society.
That's great. Yeah. That's nice of you to be thinking about the kids and also want to give back. Yeah. So, how did you grow into football?
Yeah. So I started from secondary. Okay. I'm from Western region. I started from secondary, Takrady. You know, I was in junior Juventus. That was a coastal. From there, I went to Winneba, U15. I stayed there for 10 years before going back to secondary Azakes. Wow. From secondary Azakes, I moved to Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Wow.
From Asante Kotoko to FC Basel. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You have quite a story to tell.
Yes.
You have a lot of experience.
Yeah. You know, this our life is a journey.
It's a journey.
You understand?
You've been to a lot of countries though.
Yeah, I've been almost 30 countries. Portugal, Switzerland, Turkey,
Georgia,
France, Georgia,
USA,
Bulgaria, America, USA, you know, Portugal. So
that's
in Greece as well.
Nice. Because I always watch you on TV. It's my first time actually seeing you. You seem like a chill guy, like a cool guy, down to earth.
I'm a humble guy. Let me put it that way.
Don't let your pressure get to you.
No, not at all. Because I know where I came from. You know, the background that I was trained was we have to be humble no matter what, no matter how you are. You know, our life doesn't belong to us. It belongs to God. You understand? So.
But you're growing up. At what age did you start to have a passion for football?
Let me put it at the age of 15 years.
15 years.
15 years.
Okay, what age did you get scouted to Asante Kotoko?
I was scouted in secondary Azakes. So we played against them. It was Ghana Premier League. And we played 1-1, if I'm not wrong, but I played very well. Then they came after me.
They came after you?
Yeah.
They saw a star, so let's go and get this star.
It was, at that time, the CEO was Sylvester. Now he's a chief. Bantamahene at the moment.
Okay, in Kumasi.
In Kumasi now. Okay.
That's nice. So, getting scouted to Europe, that experience, how was it? Your first time in the cold weather, playing in cold weather, snow, your fans are just rowdy, everyone wants to see you, a superstar has just been signed. How was it like? How are you're feeling?
Yeah, to be very good honest with you, my brother, it was very cold.
Very cold.
Very cold. I wear size 40. When I went there, I was wearing size 9. My leg was freezing,
Leg was freezing.
So I keep on telling you this, my boys, these academy boys, that listen, mentally you have to be strong before you go to Europe.
The cold weather as well. It's not easy.
Cold.
Yeah.
You feel like giving the money back to them and come back.
But you know where you're coming from.
That's what I'm saying.
You always have to fight.
You have family, you have to feed them.
You achieve the dream.
You have responsibility.
Responsibilities to take care of.
To take care of. You understand what I mean? Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So, do you speak any other language apart from?
Yeah. So let me say Turkish. I speak very well.
Wow.
If I want to say how are you, Nasılsın? Then you just reply İyimsin.
Yimsin.
If I want Yimsin. Yes. Okay. If I want to say I love you, Ben sen seviyorum.
Ben sen seviyorum. Ben sen seviyorum. I say.
Yeah, Ben sen seviyorum.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Turkish.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Europe, you play the Champions League.
Yeah.
How's it feeling like you're watching such great players in the Champions League stage, and you're there as well?
Yeah. I was watching them on TV. That was a big dream.
You pinch yourself like, am I dreaming or
is that me?
Wake up?
Is that me? From nowhere, from secondary.
Yeah.
You understand? I was dreaming big at that time when I was young. Because when we were in Winneba, big players, they used to come to Winneba Sports College for camping. I mean, Black Stars, all the national team. That is where before they used to come.
Okay.
You understand? So I see players Samuel Inkoom, Mohamed Gago, Augustine Ahimful, big names, big names. Yeah. So I wanted to be like them. Stephen Appiah, George O. This is the kind of players that I used to see them when I was in Winneba. So I always go to them and ask them, I want to be like them. Then they also advise me that then you have a long way to go. You have to sacrifice a lot.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So the first time you got scouted into the under 20, Black Stars under 20.
Yeah.
How's it feeling like? Yeah.
So when 2009, we played
World Cup. You beat Brazil in the final.
Brazil, in the final.
Almighty Brazil, big Brazil, world recognized.
Because trust me, the squad we went, everybody was on
the day you was
the
level.
Squad. Yes, the day was the captain. We have Ajiman Bedu. We have Dominic Dia. We have players that we have Daniel Parry, who was playing at Real Madrid. So we have David Addy.
So I'm coming. Let me pause you right there. So a young guy below the age of 20 years old, and already you've won under 20 World Cup. Yeah. How's it feeling like? Did you feel like I have a long way to go, or you feel like, okay, I'm on top now, but let me relax, or did it force you to work harder? Because at that point, that was the start of something great for you. A big era was about to start for you.
Yeah, to winning under 20 World Cup was not easy, and we won it against Brazil.
Oh my!
You understand what I mean? So I would say the team that we went, like I keep on saying, I was mentioning the names for you. We have John Mensah. We have Jonathan Mensah. We have Glasson Awako. We have Abiku Kwansound, Ransford Osei. Name them. Full squad. Everybody was playing his club side. Starting lineup. You understand? And the coach we were having was Salastete. Amazing guy.
Amazing.
For me, we won this tournament outside the pitch, not on the pitch.
Mentally.
Yeah, mentally. He was like a father to us. He tried to solve every problem that we have in camp, So the team spirit was there. The coordination of the team was there.
Wow.
That's why we won that's why I told you. It's all about preparation. If you don't prepare well, forget about playing.
You want
we won the Goal King.
Yeah.
The Goal King was from Ghana. No, it's from Dominic Dia.
Okay. AC Milan.
Dominic Dia won it.
You won the
best player. Yeah, he won the Golden Boot as well. and Go King as well.
Exceptional.
Yeah, he was amazing.
And fast forward to the Black Stars senior team.
Yeah.
How was it like? First time that your parents just saw you on TV? Or you saw, okay, better yet, how was it like the first time that you saw yourself on TV? Highlights.
Yeah, I was so happy. You understand what I mean? I was so happy seeing myself, you know, doing what I do best. In terms of crossings, in terms of overlapping, you know, surging forward. I always want to feeding the strikers, you know. Yes, that is my dream.
But you're part of the golden era, so
So we seeing ourselves in TV. If you are doing well, you'll be proud of yourself.
Sure. Yeah. So playing against the likes of Asamoah Gyan, Stephen Appiah, Kevin Prince Boateng, Jordan Ayew. How was it like for you? Did they apply any pressure on you to work harder? Or you felt like I have good players around me, I should relax and then we just have fun? Or you feel like I still have to do my job? Even though I got star players, I should still put in the effort for myself.
They are the icons that we watch on TV. Yeah. So when I went to the camp, I was so blessed to mingle around them. You understand? They were encouraging me. They were saying good things, what I have to do. And me myself, I'm a good listener. I'm a humble guy as well, you know.
I can see that.
So I was so happy to play with them. You understand? When they were playing, we were watching them on TV.
Yeah.
You understand?
And
I had my chance to be there, and I also grabbed the opportunity. The coach gave it to me. I think my first game I played in Accra Sports Stadium against Tunisia.
Wow.
Then after that game, I played against Benin, which was qualified. You know, so it's a dream come true.
You feel like you're dreaming sometimes? You want to wake up?
No.
You feel like you work hard for it?
You know, it's something that I was waiting for it. I was working hard to grab it. That I want to play for my motherland. I want to play for the country that I was born. I wanted to achieve something for them. You understand?
You did very well as well.
Yes, so you know, it doesn't come easy. You have to work hard.
Nothing comes easy.
And by God, we did it.
You did it. Yeah. And you had 44 appearances for the Black Stars. At which point did you realize that you're famous?
I think winning under 20 World Cup, it started from there. You know, because your name will be writing in gold. Yeah. You know, we had a chance to meet the president.
Oh, okay.
You know, he also had a surprise for us. He gave some of us car. Wow. And he also invests for us. You know, he put certain money down for 15 years.
Wow.
When we are older, then we can use it to do something, you know. So it started from there.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. So at that young age, they had a lot going on for you. You're blessed.
Because we were chasing for the dream.
You're blessed.
You cannot sit down and say, I want to achieve something. You have to work for it. Wow. So I have a chance to also, this my academy boys, I've been telling them, you know, I've been advising them what you have to do. Because I've been in Europe, if I'm not wrong, 25 good years. I know what is there. I know what they want.
25 years.
Yeah, you understand.
That's a long time.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Experience, everything.
We are trying to.
You've seen everything in football.
Yeah, I've seen everything in football. Only the thing I've not played is the World Cup.
The World Cup
league.
Okay.
But apart from that, I've played everything. I've played CONCACAF, Champions League, Europa League. You know.
I mean, we play in 30 countries, so you know you have a big portfolio.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, let me fast forward to the World Cup. Uruguay.
Yeah. That was a big one then. You know, for me, like, I don't blame anybody.
You don't blame.
Listen, to be honest, I will not blame.
You don't
any single
Suarez or anything.
No. Listen, that is football.
It was a big game though.
You understand? At that time, if there's a VAR, it was not going to be any penalty.
There's a lot of pressure on you guys. Did you feel like?
Because he touched the ball when he was inside the post. Yeah. You understand? But there was no VAR. Maybe that is the time. Maybe they also thought about it. Listen, let's get something that When the ball even passed the line, then it will show that
flag and go straight away.
Exactly.
Without even going.
So certain things happen for reason. Certain things happen for even the football industry or the football fraternities to do something better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So as the penalty was given, you saw this question coming. As the penalty was given, Samuel grabs the ball, goes into the 18. Takes a shot
giving commentary now. You're giving commentary now. You know, listen, Samuel Jan is to be very good on it. He's the one taking our penalties.
Yeah.
You know, and he played against Serbia. He scored.
Yeah.
He played against Australia. He scored. You know, and he missed against Uruguay.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. When he scored, everybody's happy.
Everyone's happy.
When we lose, you have to get ready for the bashing. That is normal.
Normal.
You know, the fans
they bash you guys a lot.
Yeah, they
bash you on the radio,
everywhere,
TV, and there's a lot of
you have to be used
comments.
If you want to be an icon, that is the things that is the challenges that you have to face.
Just get used to it.
You understand?
So if I Samuel Jan, that's what's about to take the penalty.
Yeah.
If he changed his mind. And he gave it to you, he said, bro, Samuel Inkoom, please take this penalty. Would you have taken a penalty at that point?
At the moment, let me be honest with you. Yeah. You know, every coach have game plan.
Okay.
Every coach, before the match, they will tell who's taking the corner kicks, who's taking free kicks, who's taking penalty. You understand what I mean? Yeah. So far as it's in, I cannot take the penalty. You understand? That is why I'm telling you that there was a proper plan.
Okay. That was a game structure. Yeah, there was tactics, everything to the game.
Exactly.
So after the game, of course, you'll be bashing.
A lot.
How does your family take that? I mean, I listen to the radio, then I watch TV sometimes, and I feel like it's only football.
Yeah, but you know, there's something that there's something that I want this advice to this generation, that they have to also know that, listen, Ghana, we have passion for football.
Yeah.
The passion is huge. So whenever you are wearing Black Stars jersey, our national jersey, you have to sacrifice. You have to die. In terms of like, do something for your motherland. You understand what I mean? Because when you win, you see the whole nation. Everybody will give you the glory that you need, that you deserved. Do you understand? So for me, I keep on saying to players that when they are bashing you, take it in good faith and correct some of the mistakes that you did, which was no good. Correct it.
Okay. But you're a big player yourself. Who's the toughest player that you've ever played against? Let's be honest.
I think against Ribery. Yeah.
Okay. It was like a fight that game.
Jesus Christ.
That guy's quick.
He's so quick. Yeah.
He's skillful.
Yeah. He was so quick.
Wow.
It was not easy for me, but I tried.
And you played against Ronaldo?
Yeah, I played against Ronaldo.
How was the experience? Like, is he... a lot of supporters like us, we only watch him on TV. We don't know in real life how you're quick. Yeah,
Ronaldo is an icon. Trust me, he's a player that all footballers will watch. You understand? And he's example. He take. Let me put it this way: he's somebody that when you meet him, you understand. You know that he's so humble to the extent that. After the game, I went to him.
You went to?
Yeah, we take a picture together. Wow. And I remember he said something that if you want to be a big star, you have to sacrifice a lot. He was telling the time you have to sleep, food that you have to eat, you have to do extra.
Dedication.
You understand? So this is the icon that everybody's looking up to.
Wow. Yeah. But you played against some big players: Ribery, Ronaldo, Neymar,
Williams. In Ukraine, I played with Williams.
Which Williams? Inaki?
No, the Brazilian Williams. He was playing in Chelsea.
In Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Afro hair.
Yeah.
That guy's good. He played against him.
Yeah.
He played against
Ian Robin as well.
Drogba.
What's the name?
You have had
is it Van Persie?
Van Persie.
Yeah.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, Van Persie as well.
They've had a brilliant career. Brilliant career.
We thank God for that.
If you had to change anything about your career, what would you like to change about your career?
If I want to change something, I don't think I want to change it because I wanted to be a footballer at all costs. That was that time I was having even problem with my family, especially my dad. He was the headmaster, my late dad.
He didn't want you to play?
He wanted me to focus on my education.
You should be a doctor.
Yeah, I think so.
I can imagine you as a doctor though. For injections.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh, okay.
But I also told him something. He was saying something which was very good, very important as well. He was telling me, why don't you combine the both? But at that time it was difficult for me. I want to focus on football. Yeah.
So you play with legends like Samuel.
I played Samuel Eto'o, Didier Drogba.
How did you feel like
Toure? Yeah.
Guys, I'm very happy and I'm privileged to be here with a Black Star player for the golden era. I call it the golden era. And you've done a lot here for Ghana as well.
Thank you.
So with playing alongside Samuel Eto'o, how was it like? How did you feel? You've been seeing him on TV, he's been scoring goals, he's doing amazing things, and you see him, you're face to face.
Inter Milan, Barcelona, another icon.
How did you feel?
I was blessed.
You saw him your first time in person, like Samuel.
At that time, I was playing in Portugal.
Yeah.
And he sent one of his agents to come to. I was playing Boa Vista at that time in Porto.
Wow. Did you believe, like, it's happening?
When I went there, I was playing very good. I was playing very good. I went there as 6 months loan in Boa Vista. And he sent one of his agents to come to me that he needed me in Antalya Sport in Turkey.
You've had a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Experience. I think you've done an amazing job. But if you wasn't a footballer, what would you be? What would you like to be if you wasn't a footballer?
Let me put it that way. I will follow my father's footsteps because he was the headmaster.
You'll be a headmaster.
Yeah. Because he was pushing me.
And teaching, what subject would you like to teach? What subject?
He was teaching English though.
Would you have taught English? Or you teach something else?
I don't know. Maybe it will change.
Okay. Okay. That's nice.
But because I wanted to play football, all the mind, the focus, it was in football. Yeah. Football.
I remember the first time I see you on TV, the Black Stars. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was in the UK
at that time.
Then.
Okay.
And then every time Ghana won, and I went to school. That time I was young. It's like 16 years ago.
16 years ago. Yeah.
I was like, Samojan. Baby Jet, Samojan. And I was so proud to be a Ghanaian at that point. I was so happy. Yeah. I really had it.
Yeah.
Like I felt very good at that point. I felt like, I'm very proud to be a Ghanaian. So would you like to be a coach in the near future of the Black Stars? Is it like a dream and ambition, or is this something that you think of?
It's something that because I've played, because I understand, that is what I'm doing to help my academy boys.
Okay.
Because what is the meaning of coach, if I may ask? Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
Coaches nowadays are not telling the boys what to do, the right things that they're supposed to do. They just care about result, nothing more. In terms of development, they don't care about it. I would even prefer losing. You understand? To teach the boys the right things to do. Okay. You understand? Because that is the passion that I have. I've been under so many coaches.
Yes.
And I've learned
you have
a
big
lot.
portfolio.
You
have like a whole...
Yeah, so when it happens, it happens.
I read your profile and I was like, okay, Marcel, I was like, As I was coming here, I knew I had to get to my game, and I knew I had to ask
certain
questions. Yeah, because I saw the team for so many. I'm like, this guy has so much experience. And I came, and you're so humble, and you welcomed us as well. I'm very
brother. We are all human. I never know what it can happen that I need something very urgent in my life, and you are the one that who's supposed to help me. So when you come to me and I'm rude to you, what will happen? You understand? So for me, I keep on telling all these boys that listen, you have to be humble. That's one. You have to know how to talk to people, how to receive people is the most important thing in life. Who is God? God is you.
I'm God.
Yes, you are God.
You're also God.
I'm also
We're
God.
gods.
We are gods. You understand what I mean? So we have to help each other. You understand? Don't wait for the person to go to situation that, everybody's laughing and you're also laughing. No.
Before.
If you know you can save the situation, try and help and save the situation. You understand? Before something happens.
Okay. Now, let me take you back to Europe. Switzerland. You won a trophy. How was it like the day of the presentation for the trophy, for actually winning the league? And then you look back at your life, you're coming from Ghana, Sekendi, to actually lift a trophy in Europe. How was it like? What was going through your mind? How were you feeling? Were you nervous? Were you happy? Were you...
I was so excited.
So much emotions in you.
Let me
put it
how was it like? Excited. I was so excited, to be honest. You know, my first season or my first year I went to Europe, I won the league. I won Swiss Cup as well.
That was Swiss Cup?
Yes.
That was your first year in Europe?
Yes, my first year in Europe. I won the Swiss Cup. I won the league, yes.
And the Super Cup or something like that?
Super Cup, yeah. Swiss Cup. That is called Swiss Cup.
Only the first year in Europe?
The first year in Europe.
First year in Europe?
First year in Europe. You understand? So I feel blessed.
I'm speechless. But it usually takes a while. Because it takes a lot of years.
Yeah. When I went there, they said I need maybe 6 months or 1 year to adapt. But I said to myself where I was coming from.
1 year?
Yeah, within a year. Yeah, I played in Basel 1.5 years. Then I moved to Dnipro. So it was, to be honest, I remember when I went there, the language barrier, they said I need time, but I said to myself, no, football is all about,
winning cups already.
So the first year, I win Swiss Cup, I win the league as well.
Wow.
That was the first year.
First year in Europe.
Yeah, first year in Europe. Because I was, the determination was something different, my brother.
How was it like?
I wanted to do something.
Your parents... They'll call you. I don't know how they call you.
Yes, I call them.
They call you Yasami or something. They home with TVs or something.
Yeah.
How was the feeling like?
I remember when we were playing against.
Watching you on TV.
I remember when we were playing against.
The emotions is getting to me. I'm not even there. Yeah. And the emotions are getting to me. I can imagine. They're calling me and then.
I remember when we were playing against our Champions League, playing against Bayern, and
Robin.
After the game,
Ribéry squad.
Yes.
Robin.
That
guy's good.
Ribéry.
You had an amazing career.
And after the game, my mother called me. I was watching you. I started crying. You understand what I mean? So, that is part of us. Want to do something for our family.
Emotions.
That is how you take the responsibilities. On your shoulder.
Wow. So the current Black Star squad. Do you have any advice for them heading to the World Cup?
Yeah, I have a little bit of advice for them. Listen, they have to be them. You understand? They have to. They know it already. They are big stars. They are playing their various clubs. They are top. But I want to say one word to them: unity. We will let them achieve everything that they want to achieve. They should come together. They should take responsibility, each other. I mean, each other have to take responsibilities.
Okay.
They shouldn't put blames. They have to accept their mistakes. They have to correct it and work hard. Listen to the technical team.
That's nice.
And I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
What Samuel Inkoom are doing, this World Cup, if the
Amazing
preparation
player.
is
Amazing
going
player.
well,
Man City.
if the preparation goes well,
Yeah.
it will be one of the lovely World Cup that Ghanaians will watch it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We wish for that as well. We wish for that as well. I like the unity in the Black Star squad when you were there.
Yeah.
So before I end the interview, if possible, if I see Jama or something, then I'll use that to end the interview.
No problem. I mean, I've lost my voice though.
You lost your voice?
You raise it and I'll also do something.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
So, Samuel John,
Yeah.
like listen, Kevin Prince Boateng,
Suleiman
Muntag,
Stephen Appiah,
all those players. Who motivated you personally? Did the most? I know you don't want to answer.
No, all of them. No, I'm being honest.
No, if you had to pick someone,
I can't pick one. You know why?
Who really? Okay, fair enough.
I can't pick one. You know why? Everyone, they love to watch me play.
Who motivated you? You're more than the average.
I remember it was our captain, Stephen Tornado Appiah. I was in the same room with him when I came to Blasters. Yeah. He said, "Hey, come to my room, Yanko."
He's an amazing guy.
You understand? He's an amazing guy. Even I remember at the point in time, he brought me a boot and he used one of his son name on the boot.
Wow, customized.
Yeah, for me.
They really showed you a lot of love.
Yes, he's somebody that everybody was looking up to. At the point in time, we watch him on TV. He's an icon, to be honest. So we have to give that respect to him. So he's the one that motivate me a lot. Also, Samuel Jan, Michael Essien, even up to now, I talk to Essien. Up to now, we still talk. Stephen Appiah, the same.
Wow.
Tony Bafo, yes. And the FA president also, when I'm coming to start this academy, he's the one I went to him.
Academy, yeah.
Yeah, and they also gave me advice what to do, what I shouldn't do, So, I love everybody who has been in my life.
Let me ask you a crazy question though. Could you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, you start to ask yourself, is this me? Did I really come this far? Are people actually looking at me like this? The whole world is actually looking at me like this. I Google myself, I see myself. I go on Instagram, I see 100,000 followers. I go on Facebook, I see hundreds of thousands of followers. YouTube, everyone, the whole world is missing on there. You ever stay at home, look in the mirror?
I do, to be honest.
Then check yourself and be like,
I
really?
Do. Is that me?
Like,
is that me? Samuel Inkoom? Is that me? Yeah, that is, when you are, it's a dream come true. When you are looking for something in life, you have to go for it. You have to chase for it, And yes, sometimes I see myself in mirror. Especially one day I play in Champions League, I will watch myself and I say, I played it before. You understand? And sometimes I watch some of my old videos also. You understand what I mean?
I have a last question for you. Do you think your football is really talent or luck?
I will not say luck. Football now is hard working now. And even if you have talent and you don't work towards it, it's zero in my opinion. Because football nowadays is a big time business now. A lot of people put money, they are investing in football.
Sure.
So that is, I told you earlier on that is what I keep on telling my academy boys, that listen, if you are not ready mentally, if you are not strong, don't go to Europe. Don't try to go. Stop playing football, find another job to do. Because now, it's a big time business now.
Okay. I have a last question before we get to the Jama. So, any advice do you want to give to any upcoming footballers, young ones who trying to follow your great footsteps or your achievement?
Yeah, nowadays, young kids nowadays, they don't want to run. That's one.
They don't want to run.
They don't want to run.
They'll tell you it's morning football.
Listen to me now. More than we've been watching champion, you're Arsenal fan.
Yeah,
football fan. Now is if you don't have energy,
they will tell you the game's adapting. So I'm also trying to.
Yeah, but every coach that you will meet, if you don't run, he will never put you. He will never play, because now there's a lot of pressing. When you don't have ball, you have to press and take the ball. So I would tell them that they have to take their training seriously. They have to work hard. They have to stay humble. They have to pray to God, because with God, all things are possible.
Okay. So thank you very much for us being able to interview such a great icon like you in the Ghana golden era. I still call it the golden era of football. I really appreciate what you've done for Ghana. Me and my team here are very happy to have a special guest like you, a legend like you. So I'd like to end the interview here. But before I go, please, can we...
Before we can also make that Jamano,
because
I also
don't know
want
your
to
match.
use this privilege to also tell you that you are doing a good job, you and your team.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Always, I love what you want people to see, what some of us we are doing.
Thank you very much.
Outside football, you understand? That is the most important. We thank you so much, you and your team. And when you are going back, I wish you safe travel as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So Jama, because I lost my voice, who started?
I don't know. I grew up in the UK. I grew up in London, so you know.
You grew up in London, I know. So you don't have Jama, you don't go to church?
I do go to church. I want the Black Stars kind.
I wish Asa is here. I wish Baby Jet is here.
I'll start my club.
You always motivate the team.
I'll start my club and you carry on.
Bring something.
No.
You don't bring something.
Samuel Inkoom Black Studios interview.
Bring something. I want you to bring something.
Oh man.
No, bring something.
I got it right now.
Any music, any song that you have in mind.
Yeah, that was you.
Nyami Gwamba. Yiwaye Nyami Gwamba. Yeah, that was you. Nyami Gwamba. Nyami Gwamba. Yeah, that was it.
You should have been a musician. I think you should have been a musician.
This voice.
I
don't think so.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Once again, thank you very much.
You're welcome
for having us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Okay. So guys, Link Studios, we've just been with Samuel Inkoom. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and we bring you more content. Anything you want to say? Any last thing you want to say?
No, I think what I will also say is that some of you guys have to motivate us, you know. Things that we are doing that you think that is good, motivate. Things that we are not doing it good, you also have to motivate us as well.
Sure. Okay. All right. Then. Thank you very much. Guys, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. We bring you more content. King Solo in the building.
Peace.
Thank you very much.